Yeah, hello, hi, this is Dr. Mia Luth, and this light is just unflattering as all get out. Let me change this. But anyway, yes, this is Dr. Mia Luth. I am laying in my bed, and this is my pippies are all out of whack over here. Pippies. Yes, I grew my hair for cancer wigs. Okay, there's some people who have, don't know what you're saying. There's so many people who don't know what you're saying. Locks of Love is a bona fide charitable organization, okay? And sometimes they will charge you a little bit of money, okay, but it's far below what you might have to pay for a real human hair wig, okay? It's, they might charge you, depending on, some of it might be based on your income, or like, let's say you can put in $20 toward it and the rest is covered. Okay, they're legit. Okay, there's so many people I've come across. You're opening your mouths, you're saying things. I can't have you doing that around children anymore. That would not be wise. It is not okay. You are all not okay to say things out of your mouths. That is the end of it. This one will be a reset unlike any other before, and it will reset in my favor. Then I don't care who you are, what you want. At this juncture in my life, okay, I don't care. People don't like me. Well, you don't know me, so shut the blanketed blank. Hockey coach, to you. Talk, okay? Right. Shoving out some love. Just, there we go. Be free, love, go everywhere. All right, the Hockeyverse. Hi there. Yeah, that's my wheelhouse. And what I'm just going to say is that the entirety of the Hockeyverse that is on Earth is on probation. Yeah. You see, there is such a thing as you guys aren't gods. Okay? Stop thinking you're gods. Because you are absolutely, you are not God. You might be one of gods, Big G. But none of you are gods. Especially not to me. You know, talking down to me, that we know telling me lies, the culture of silence is gone. And many of you will be removed very shortly. You have to believe that. So I was looking at, Skates and Scars, by the way. Everybody follow Skates and Scars. They do a good job of online Skates and Scars, YouTube. Right. They have a lot of different stories, and they present a lot of different information from several different perspectives. I have them listed in my YouTube, what do you call them, folders? What the hell? My YouTube library, whatever. Under the cost, the real cost of the Stanley Cup. Always consider the cost. Hockeyverse. You shall always consider the cost. Cost is not sometimes referred to money in financial. All right. So, right. And I came across the fifth estate. And that just went by on me. Anyway, fifth estate. If we look up the fifth estate, ice hockey, okay, uh, I'm trying to see if it comes back up in my timeline real quick. I don't want to go too far. All right. Some of these should not be showing up in my timeline. AI, you are causing harm to human beings. Right. Yes, that is happening in various ways. Everyone. Right. The collective consciousness can't keep up with the technology. So many were warned. Many on Earth were warned this was a possibility, and yet decisions were made, and they were not good decisions. So this reset will be like no other reset. And I've already warned people. People will pre-mourn, by the way. It is something that humans do. They will pre-mourn. If they know someone is sick, if they know there are things coming, and they're going to experience a loss, some people will pre-mourn. Clearly, whoever thinks they're in charge of me is like damagingly incorrect. You are wrong, and it makes no difference if you admit that you are wrong. It is just a simple truth. But Hockeyverse, you shall consider the cost. Okay, the fifth estate. There are individuals of the ice hockey variety. Right? If you look up Fifth Estate in Hockey Canada, you'll find what I'm talking about. Fifth Estate. And let me put this with a hyphen. Hockey Canada on YouTube. You will find the story, all the events as they unfolded. I can guarantee you that 0% of the individuals who had their names scratched off the tainted Stanley Cup were thinking that that would even be possible. But clearly, it is. And I don't care how tight you are. I don't care how hard you want to fight it. I don't care if you want me dead. I don't care if you want whatever. I don't care if you pray against me. I don't care if you come here and quite literally try and cause me harm. It makes no difference to me. You are ousted from the Hockeyverse. For good, forever. So nobody's getting rid of anything. Nobody. Okay, Hockeyverse. What you shall do is suck it up. And if you are aware of adults who are hitting up youngsters in inappropriate ways, especially if you've witnessed something or you have had it happen to you. You pay no mind to what come out of their mouths. They are wrong. And you shall cry that to parents, to churches, to the media, to God, to everybody on planet Earth, everywhere. And the people who find this out, if you stay quiet about it, you will suffer the same consequence as the one who actually did it. Don't be silly little cowards. I don't give a shit if you have to feed your fucking family. I mean, are you stupid? Indeed, I would say you are very close to that. And why? Because your job doesn't freaking matter. You don't let somebody go through any of that. You speak the fuck up. Get an army of people if you must. If someone threatens you, just look them in the eye and say, well, then you will suffer the same consequence. What are you afraid of? You afraid by doing the right thing for somebody? Oh, it's too hard. But they threaten my job. And I'm like, yes, but they're assholes. And they do not have the final say. And they do not have the final word. And do you not think that God and heavenly angels and other forces of complete and total pure good will work in your favor? Oh, yeezos of little faith, you are. You can try and read me all you want, but what you're reading is that I'm telling you straight facts. And some of you should be very afraid of me. Very. I mean, use your heads up here, fellas, sometimes. And there's some females, right? Excuse me. Get away from the youngsters. Walk away. Okay? Teenagers don't need alcohol. Teenagers don't need drugs. Teenagers don't need to be taught how to have sex by people who should old enough to know fucking better. Your jobs are irrelevant, unimportant, and piddly little fucking petty shit. If you come across the fact that there are coaches or team members or people who are doing clearly what should not be done to vulnerable people, including drunk people. Yes, I can tell you, fellas, look, I'm a female. I gotta be honest. Okay. God has had his challenges with me. I will say this out loud. But, I was a little, you know, a little bit. I like the sex a lot, right? So, not that I have been with more than one male in the evening. But eight gentlemen, no woman will ever feel comfortable with eight. And if she is, you need to get all that shit in writing. And you should have like find an all night, notary service and right and pray To make absolutely sure that there is consent. And consent is not possible when you're fucking drunk. Don't bullshit me, fellas. Some of you knew. Ladies, some of you got some issues like that too. The Hockeyverse is not for you anymore. If you do not stand up for someone who is in a very clear, vulnerable situation, number one, you do not participate. Pressure? Fuck the pressure. Let them press. Let them call you names. Let them threaten you. If they do bodily harm, well, that ramps up the kind of hell they will go through. And they will beg and plead, and no one will hear their cries. Do not be as such. Tell everyone you know. If you are threatened, they do not have the upper hand. And don't be silent cowards. Because your silence makes you guiltier than the perpetrator. Hockeyverse. Right. Do not ever ignore me when I'm trying to explain to you. Like, you have no problem just scratching whole teams off this thing. It's already been stained with scratches. I scratch them all off. I will have that thing destroyed. You will not be participating in eyesight. You are going to be removed. Yeah, it's not. I got something popping up. But anyway, all right. Sometimes I have to look. Right. This is just truth. Who am I? You say. Who is this? The person who's telling. I am the one who is telling you truths, pure and simple. You may not be cowards. If you have to cry through it, you do not let them threaten you. If you do not want to ruin your careers, then stay a little more sober. Don't participate in that bullshit. And anybody who treats you like a god is also getting removed from the hockey. Whole family trees will go. Bye bye. Bye bye. Don't let me get my hands on it. There will be no silence. If you are being handled in a way that you absolutely do not consent to at all, then bite their friggin' ear like Mike Tyson and fight and kick and scratch. Leave some fucking marks on them, man. And you will be removed from everywhere. The internet. Oh no, no. I don't give a shit. None of you in charge. You understand? You get in my way, I kick you out with them. They don't deserve the privilege of playing ice hockey on this planet. Anyway, they don't get second chances. I mean, if they're not guilty, they're not guilty. And then you fucking leave them alone. You understand? But yes, this is. I will throw it. I will make sure an entire team is just scratch. I'll just scratch up the whole thing and just throw it away. Do not embezzle. Do not stay silent when you know someone is being abused or mistreated in any way, sexually, monetarily. Do not bring illegal drugs to an ice rink or an ice surface at any point in time for any reason. But you may not falsely accuse. If you are not sure, then check with many different people and have some people help you inspect the situation. The underage are off limits. They do not need alcohol. They do not need drugs. They do not need to meet you in a private space for any reason at all whatsoever. You will be removed from the Hockeyverse unceremoniously. Just maneuvered the fuck out. And that door will be closed to you forevermore. I've heard from many of you. And what I can tell some of you is I know some of you felt like, well, we weren't really sure if that was happening. But yes, you were. But you were willing to do anything to play ice hockey, especially for your ego's sake in the National Hockey League or other leagues. So many of you are not absolved. You will jump in defense of someone that you know should not be fucked with or messed with in certain ways, especially if they're underage. And by that I mean, right, 17 and under. No, no, no. I don't care how mature anybody is. I don't care. Like, ask them. They have to have 3 forms of fucking ID. Coaches, you will be unceremoniously just plain disappeared from the Hockeyverse, and nobody's going to talk about you. No more attention. No, they don't get another chance. When it comes to certain things, it is not to be condoned. It is not to be joked about in locker rooms or on the streets or on the ponds. You jump in and you help. You open your mouth. You tell everybody. And you be not afraid. You will be of good courage. You will think to yourself, I hope that never ever happens to me. You will think to yourself, I have a, I have a daughter, a son. Just like, I don't want that to happen to them. You will not stay quiet. You do not enable the abusers. You may forgive them, but you will kick them the fuck out. Or you yourselves will be removed. My energy cannot be taken for granted. I know some of you right now with Isaac are running illegal drugs. Right now, as I'm speaking. Some of you are money laundering right now, as I'm speaking. Some of you have prostituted youngsters out. And some of you are continuing to do that right now, as I'm speaking. Some of you still drink and drive. Right. Because anybody who reads me right now is clearly and abundantly aware that I am speaking the truth out of my mouth. So the entire Hockeyverse is now on probation. I suggest that you do stop ignoring me. I suggest you do. Just trust. that you should take every word that cometh out of my mouth very seriously. Do not be afraid to speak of things that you felt was forced upon you. Do not be afraid to reach out to law enforcement in North America. You will find friendlies everywhere you go. Do not be afraid to just walk into any church. Some of you, by the way, are not staffed 24 hours a day, and there really should be a way for people to access clergy anytime, day or night. Those of you choose to have your services in buildings. Right. Well, I walked in a few. Nary a soul. In the middle of the day on a Wednesday. Well, God is 24/7, 365 all the time. I mean, you can be at rest and still be available for, an urgent matter. If you stay quiet about abuses you are aware of, and you do not speak up to assist the one who clearly needs assistance, you are going to suffer the same consequence as the perpetrator. Gentlemen, ladies with penises, I can assure you, okay, unless they are porn stars or or something like that, like yeah, okay, just there should never be an assumption that a chick wants to get with 8 guys in one night. You gotta have that shit in writing and safety crew and other stuff. Because I know some of you dumbasses are gonna do it, and that's on you. I don't care. People at bars, okay, if you see like three dudes who are hovering around one female, or if you see females like hanging around middle schools, like, okay, I don't care. You will open your mouth. Keep your shit in check. I don't care what state or providence or I don't give a shit or any, I don't care in North America. I don't care in particularly North America. But I'm saying this to the entire worldwide Hockeyverse. Okay, I don't care what the legalese is. They have to be 18, and they should not be drinking. I don't care. You just take a cold shower. You pray to Jesus. You run away screaming and go home and masturbate for all I give a crap. But you shall be held accountable for your actions. And it is incorrect to stay silent for any reason at all whatsoever, even upon being threatened. The hockey horse is on probation. Some of you are actually guilty of human trafficking. And I will tolerate 0%. I know your connection is unstable. Hey, you don't. There are some of you, right, who are starting to realize that maybe the hockeyverse should be paying attention to what I am saying. I don't care how clever you are. Okay, don't ever raise them up like, oh, look, they're gods. Don't idolize them, kids. You never idolize them. You understand? Right? Because some of them are total shitbirds as human beings. And they will be worked out. They may not come back. I'm just speaking truth. It shall not be tolerated. The real cost of the Stanley Cup is people's lives, people's livelihoods, continued abuse. Stanley Cup is a tainted piece of shit. Garbage is what that is. And the Olympics are meant for amateurs. Well, I just think God is stupid or blind or something. Well, I mean, there's one thing I won't let my brother Jesus. I'm like, well, you have to like, do this number. Yep. Well, you can talk. Right. Don't look, because I won't let him look into some of you piles of shit. You need to get the fuck out of the house. Because that may be the only way. If you cling to your miserable life. You all be brave for each other. And you all now understand that if you jump in and you get like gang up on the motherfucker who is doing wrong, because some of you know that it is. You may not turn a blind eye lest you lose it. So it's up to you all. I mean, I keep reading that it's going to get struck down. But hey, last ditch effort, which requires cooperation, which I have not been getting. And just as a side note, right? Anyone who is hiding income, you can't hide income from the heavenly. But I'm talking U.S. government. Like, if you're hiding money, you're not disclosing certain things. You are committing fraud. So here's something that we have some control of in this country. Here's something we can do. Right. We can shut down all the fucking fraudsters, which costs billions. some of these people who are on snack do not have the appropriate self control or supervision or any of that. And they're using it in ways that they should not be. And they're not eating proper food. And they will sell them for drugs, they will sell them for sex, they will, buy the cheapest freaking food they can find so that they can use them as resources to get money and other shit. So yeah, some of them are getting the fuck up off the streets because it is much less expensive to put them in a group home situation where they can have their own room and they have the and right and they can get their rides places. Okay, these people need supervision, and they will be provided their 3 meals a day plus snacks. Whoever is speaking to me through fear, your end is nigh, or you are not God. You are not the source of divine creation. You are not bigger than me. You are not wiser than me. And for those who wish to safe burn these boards, objects you think might be haunted, but yeah, archangels are present. It is good to go for safe burn. So I suggest you do. Scientists, your numbers are physicists. I mean, your numbers are classified. I think it's going to take how many billions of years? I mean, Andromeda is about ready to run us all over. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? You don't know. So zip the lips. Hawking was wrong. Your supercomputers are wrong. And AI is causing harm, which is why you should have provided the unaliring option in all AI. You may not use it anymore. And no one is immortal because you can be uncreated. So all the clever goes out the window. And no, you have to take care of your own. And some of you claiming demonic and demons, or you're not good with God. But listen, no, who it is you're not good with is the fake motherfucker. I have very bad reactions to the fake motherfucker. And I do know the difference. I mean, you can try and fuck with my head all you want. It, it will bring about your demise much more quickly than scheduled. But, that's on you. I mean, I have no issue wiping my jeer right on the face of the earth. I mean, no, God did not tell you to deceive. And the internet is being used so lasciviously that I give two thumbs up to have it go away. What do you want, LA? Identify yourself, or you become nothingness. Dead nothing. Very obvious to me. I am walking around harmful people who think stupid things, who know nothing about the world in which you live. There are some people around me who are about to find out some things that will shake them to their very core. And there will be a host of human beings in large numbers who will try to run and hide from their own consciousness, from their own actions, from their own decisions. Sue Ann Bloomberg has no idea what she's saying. And it is not okay, politicians, to have a creative art situation happening with disabled people, both mentally and physically. Okay? And music is an art. By the way, it is not appropriate to have some guy, one man band, come and play music and you guys all pat yourselves on the fucking backs, give each other awards. When the disabled people, particularly the singing artists, are ignored, this is not about you, politicians. I was doing a song in memoriam to Douglas A. Travisano schizoaffective depression, who was one of the contributors last year. But he passed away from the fucking cancer, which needs to die. I learned his song, how to play his song. So I changed it to the duck song. And I practiced. And I was ready. And all those people. Because he had no one when he passed away, other than a few. No memorial service, nothing. So I wanted those people, and some of them knew him. Some of the artists, mentally and physically disabled. You are ignorant shits. Upper Bay Counseling and Support Services. And Seema the Quack needs to be removed. Okay? Like the people who, right, no, spiritual matter. No. That these fuckers don't need a spiritual advisor, you crazy bitch. My new therapist, I know you're going to try and handle me. So instead, we're just going to expedite the end because it's merciful. And there will be very few left in the book of life. Because you want it and you want it now. Because you all think you're gods. Because you all lift them and exalt them and kiss their ass and tell them they're special and give them special. And then so they run around thinking, and then they rape and torture and they think it's okay to do that. And these dumbasses think they're getting a go ahead from the good divineness to drive without licenses and drive drunk and oh, my daddy's a lawyer, oh, my dad was God once. And like, none of you are correct. Vast majority of humankind is not above human law. We don't need your fucking spiritual help. Some of these people are not procrastinating. You all think it's a fucking race, Rabbi. Thank you for the ironic blessing, Schneider. It's not. He knows if you've been manipulated by witchcraft. He knows if you've been maneuvered by what? Archons? Aeons? What the fuck? Every count is going to learn a very seriously deadly, horrifying truth. And the unfortunate thing is that for many kinds, there will be none left to warn any others. So you have forced him now because he exists just sure as I do. I don't need other human beings. You are correct. I don't want to know why. Because a lot of you are base, low fucking class shitbags. Tend to your base needs. I'm allowed to speak the truth. It's not possible to hide me. It's not possible to use me incorrectly, although, right. Well, yeah, my brother might let you think for a short period of time what goes what's happening. But not really long periods of time. Extension of events, yes, that is true. Extension of events. And why any would think that, holding up underground for some reason is going to be a way for you to really, live through an extinction level event. I mean, just misinformed, undereducated. Well, it's all well beyond anything you could comprehend. To none of you are safe that way. I do not have a scarcity mindset. I mean, I basically claim the planet Pluto. It's that's why I need any of this fucking shit. And here's the reason why I didn't go to churches because I don't want your horse shit to rub off on me. It is bad enough that I have to look into you assholes. And some of you spend all your vanity and time. Oh, look. Oh, I'm like, oh, God, no, Jesus, I can't let you. Close your eyes. It's bad enough I gotta look at it. Some of you are so horribly ugly on the inside, I cannot allow you to reproduce. Satan is no match for me. Neither is an army of witches. Neither are there legions of demons. They're barely an annoyance. So just stop trying. You cannot outrun any. And I tried to tell some of the ones that were in such a big fucking hurry, you fucking gluttonous pigs. Hey, there, there's no step there. Hey, because he has always been faithful. I may not see it. I may not understand. There are things may be very unclear to me. Every single time, without fail, he always has a way of letting me know when I can take a step, when the step is there, even though I can't see it or what's going to be happening next. I mean, first group fuck themselves all up in the ether because they think they knew better. Second group ran ahead of it. Like, no, there really is no. You can't walk on water. That's not water. That's a lake of fire. I tried to tell him, Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to anymore. But I'm not a medium. I mean, somebody tried to like, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing? It's just a lot easier for me to like find out where you fucking are and uncreate you. Yes, you've been abandoned left-handed path is what's happening. And I don't need your shit. And I can just let him destroy you, which is what I'm basically not going to do because the hell, that would be me, and I am the only one who's even going. So you gotta burn every fucking bridge. Okay? Like, I don't want anybody trying to tell me how to do shit. Because I'm gonna fuck up your worlds. And I'm going to let him destroy you now. Because I was your only chance. But that meant I needed cooperation. Some of you seem to think that there's a planet around Orion. But if Beetlejuice goes, wouldn't that basically destroy planets within a certain vicinity? This is not a game. I am not your bitch. Anyone who attempted to put false memories into me, will, your whereabouts are known, and you indeed are not in the book of life, nor will you be added to the book of life. So he knows I don't need this bullshit. I asked him, will you allow me to try? Left-handed fucking path. Listen, right-handed path, some of you that are acceptable too, so run around acting like you fucking won something. You all celebrated a victory too soon. So yeah, we're gonna have to, right? And this one much more quickly, and you guys need to abandon all her right. I kept trying to tell you just to opposed to the games and ignore me and think rape and torture is fun, just laugh at it. Oh, I am God. Oh, God loves me. Oh, I cannot get everybody. Well, nobody's immortal because you can be uncreated. You ignorant piles of shit. There will be a large portion of humankind that, yes, become suicidal very quickly because you will not be able to bear the weight and burdens of it. So, okay, well, I retract my offer to a system. Clearly, they would all rather just run around suffering and live in misery. And, well, you're not allowed to do that here. So, you will be put somewhere for all eternity. Fine by me. Can't happen fast enough. You fuck with my brother is why.